Hello, we are here. And I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about Doja Cat. I know this is weird. I'm not a huge fan of her. Not because I don't like her, but more because I don't listen to her music like that. That's just what it is. I hear her music on the radio, but that's about it. I don't actively listen. I'm not a super fan or whatever you want to call me. I'm just a person that has been on Twitter and seen that she's been trending for some pretty bad things lately. I don't know if you would call this people not liking Doja Cat anymore, people trying to cancel Doja Cat, or maybe they just really don't like how she's treating her fans. So, first of all, she lost over 200,000 followers on Instagram. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know how much Instagram followers she has. She probably has millions. Let me see. Obviously, she has millions, but she has 26 million. But losing 200,000 in under 24 hours, by the way. It was 24 hours ago. This is how much she lost from Monday to Sunday. That's just how much she lost. You want to know why? Because she has been arguing with her fans recently for a lot of different things, and her fans are just starting to not like her as much anymore, and she's starting to lose a lot of stuff. Mind you, she's in a space being a pop star. There are so many other pop stars out there that she can lose to. There's so much. So you being mean to your fans is stupid. They also made you who you are. So the fact that you're acting this way towards your fans is kind of fucked, to be honest with you. Basically, her name is Doja Cat, right? Her fans started calling themselves kittens, and she came out and she basically kind of canceled the whole kitten thing. Was like, I'm trying to see if I can find the actual tweet. Let me see. I'm trying to read it to you. Okay. This weekend, Doja Cat went on a social media spree, which led to multiple questionable interactions between her and her fans. Doja slammed her fans for her unofficial nickname. The Say So singer fans had labeled themselves kittens in honor of her stage name. However, Doja Cat shared her disapproval of the name in a since tweet. My fans don't name themselves shit. If you call yourself a kitten or fucking kittens, that means you need to get off your phone and find a job and help your parents with the house. That's kind of rude. But the person who tweeted this says it's funny because without the kittens, she would be a high school dropout making music under a blanket on a garage band in her bedroom, smoking weed all day with her boyfriend's money. Low key true. Low key pretty true. That has a lot. She probably let me see if this is even there. No, she deleted it because as you saw, let me try to go on her Twitter, but it's not there anymore. She deleted all the stuff. Her manager is probably telling her stuff like, don't write this, don't tweet this, shut up, don't say anything. Let me see. Now she puts, can't wait to go on tour with you guys, blah, blah, blah. But all of those tweets when she went on a rant, that's okay. It's not, there's no more here, as you can see. There's no more tweets here for some odd reason. That's the issue, right? So the problem is, this is why when artists and rich people usually have a following, the label that they're under or the manager that they're under takes control of their social media. This stuff only happens on Twitter. You can only get quote unquote canceled, I would say, more on Twitter or X, as you can see, because of the change. This is why most artists are more active on Instagram than they are on Twitter. Because on Twitter, if you write a status and somebody doesn't like the status, you're going to get pitchforked and attacked because of that reasoning. Again, that's just what it is. I feel like she should have watched her words, but if your fans want to call themselves kittens, what's the problem? I don't really see. I like how this says explaining Doja Cat, stray kitten. I think that's hilarious. I think that's like Beyonce has the Beehive, Nicki has the Barbs, right, or Barbies or whatever. Everybody kind of has some type of name for their fans, and I think it's weird that you don't embrace that, especially if your fans want to be called kittens or whatever the case may be. It's also crazy that they still love you even after all of these things that's been happening to you over this last week, right? Not only do you have that, right, her losing 200,000 followers, you have her fans now basically anything that she's doing or trying to do, they are how can I say, trying to find ways to cancel her. Like, oh, she got caught snorting cocaine on live and pretending that people didn't notice. That's not true. I don't think she got caught at all, to be honest with you. I don't think so, but let's look and see. Let me turn this down a little bit. So yes and no. I mean, I don't think she smoked. She snorted cocaine there, but maybe she did. It could have been like one of these. Let me see if I can find it. Like one of these things, the Vicks inhalers, right? A lot of people use them. There's even one that you can use for specifically focus, like being able to help your focus. There's a lot of stuff people use that for. I don't necessarily think that's what she was doing here, because if that was what she was doing, why didn't she do it on camera? This is also, looks like a long time ago, unless that's the person's name, but I don't know. It looks like fans are just basically trying to cancel her now, not only because of the recent tweets that she has, but also because of her recent boyfriend that she's with. Let me see if I could try to find it. All I did was type in his name, and this is the first thing that comes up. Doja Cat's boyfriend, Jay Cyrus, accused of manipulating and abusing his Twitch community by multiple women. Holy, like that's the first thing that comes up, right? And then it's who is her boyfriend, right? But this guy has been getting under a lot of things. Like I've been hearing that he has been grooming like younger girls so that they can talk to him, and also cheating and being racist and all of this extra type of stuff. He has a pretty bad past. So as you can see, all of this stuff has been happening here. Disturbing allegations and racist tweets surface in wake of Doja Cat's link. This guy has a crazy build though. I respect it. I don't think I'm necessarily seeing it there. This is a racist tweet from her boyfriend has resurfaced online. Watching all these people post on my friend's wall like, watch out for these cops and be careful, as if he hasn't been black his whole life. Well, yeah, that's kind of terrible. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is just like, the thing is like the internet used to be very racist back in the day, but now it's a little bit more, you can't be acting like that or doing those types of things. I mean, on Twitter you can. On any other website, you'll definitely get canceled. But it says, Doja Cat's boyfriend shared a racist vine in 2013 to his Twitter account about how you should never suggest Kentucky Fried Chicken to your black friends. That probably is a very funny video, but that's pretty terrible. That all of these type of stuff. Then you have harassing several women in 2020, right? You have all of these times he's been trying to bag all these girls, and now it's just turning to harassment, right? That's just, what the hell is this? Yo. Oh my God. Okay. That's besides the point. So not only that, right? They because she's talking to this guy or messing with this guy or whatever the case may be. Her fans over here, this guy has 72,000 likes, 11 million views, about how they supported her through so many stuff, including Lauryn Hill, Noah Schnapp, the Heard vs. Depp trial on TikTok that she probably said some very controversial things. You know, there was some song that they had a dispute over. All of these things have been happening to her, and they're like, we don't like that you're dating this guy. And it's kind of weird because you guys are like, say I'm in her shoes, right? You guys are my fans, And you guys now are trying to tell me who I cannot and can talk to. And that's probably where she comes from in that regards. I mean, Doja Cat has been doing a lot of stuff. I personally don't think that she should be talking to her fans that way. And I feel that she should be very grateful because it is very true. You would not be there if it wasn't for your fans. You would be some random girl trying to make music, trying to make it in life with no following, right? Like your fans, when you're a music artist, your fans are who make you, usually. You don't have the luxury of having like multiple outlets. Like, all right, for example, The Rock. The Rock was a wrestler for how many years and then went into movies to where he really blew up even more, right? You don't have that luxury. You're just a music artist. So it's just a little weird. And then again, as a pop artist slash pop star, you're in the the limelight with so many other people. They can easily take your spot. Like you're rich. You should be grateful. You should be very considerate about the things that's been happening. And it just kind of sucks that she's kind of coming at her fans, especially when her fans are literally trying to support her through so much. And I guess they're just fed up to where now she lost 200,000. That's just, it's weird though, right? So like Saturday she gained 1,000, right? And then on the 23rd, which was Sunday, she must have said some crazy stuff. And by Monday, she lost 200,000, basically. So I don't know. It's just weird. This Kira said when she apologizes for her behavior, no one needs to forgive her. She was serious about her tweets. Probably. I didn't even know what she's tweeted because they're deleted. All right, and they're not there anymore. My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. True. This is what I was saying. Like, does your fans, if you're an artist, do you make your fans choose who you should date? I don't think so. I mean, they only have the best intention for you, of course, but it's not their life, right? I want to say, this is another controversial thing that happened. This is what she really started to go viral for. I want to hear you say, "I do love you guys," as usual. You say to your fans, and then she says, Doja Cat says, "I don't though, cause I don't even know y'all. So how do I love y'all?" Right? Which is true, but you shouldn't say it, right? You shouldn't say it. You shouldn't say it. So I don't. She's just been going off. We don't know you, but we have supported you through thick and thin. Mind you, you'd be nothing without us. You'd be working at a grocery store, making songs in a garbage band, Miss High School Dropout. Then somebody says, "Is it still here?" Then somebody says, "Nobody forced you. I don't know why you talking to me like you're my mother, bitch. You sound like a crazy person." That was kind of rude, but what are you gonna do? I don't know. I mean, she's in a tough spot. I feel like she should just go dark for a little bit, come back next week, drop a song, see how the song does with streams. If it doesn't do too well, then maybe come out and have a public apology or just go in the dark for a little while. I also heard a long time ago she was being low-key racist against black people. She was in a chat with a bunch of white people talking about how annoying black people are to be around. I forgot, but that was a long, long time ago. That was when she first came out. So, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, everything goes better for her, but to be honest, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And I think, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Later.